Hey, Steve again at Mud Bugs Golf Carts. Getting calls say, hey, what kind of golf cart should I buy? Well, first off, you want to get something American made. Club Car and E-Z-Go are really the most dependable, and they retain their value better. Have more authorized repair centers. And also in the Chinese versions, Yamaha is not bad, but it's hard to get parts. It's hard to find somebody to work on it. Whereas the Star Cart loses its value so quickly, and the repairs, there's not many authorized dealers out there. They're very expensive to repair them. Rough and Tough is a Chinese dealer manufacturer that actually ceased to exist, and so you can't get parts for it. Boy Buggy got bought out in 2012 by E-Z-Go, so anything older than 2012, you probably don't want a Boy Buggy. They're holding up in some incidents, but other than that, nobody wants to work on it, so stay away from the Boy Buggy older than a 2012. 2012 and up, got to go E-Z-Go authorized dealer at a large city. Like Houston or something that size, and those guys, I would call them first and ask them if they buy it from an independent dealer, if you buy it from a pre-owned from a individual, ask them if they will repair the thing, because I'm hearing this over and over that they can't get serviced. So the two golf carts that anybody fixes everywhere is Club Car, and they got two models, DS or Precedent, or E-Z-Go. Now on E-Z-Go, they got several different models. The TXT or the PDS 48 volt is the most durable. The RXV E-Z-Go is the 3-phase AC brushless model. It's got some flaws in it. It's a good golf cart, got a lot of power, very fast, but doesn't have a manual brake, has electric brake or a motor brake. That thing goes out every 2 to 3 years, depending on how you handle it. And if the controller goes out on it, you're looking at about $1,500 to repair the controller on it. Whereas on the Club Car or E-Z-Go simpler models, the repair is probably about $300 to $500 for a controller. So stick with those two. Other thing, so if you're worried about the frame, if you're in salt water or the coast, you want a aluminum frame, which is Club Car. The DS or the President models both have Club Car aluminum frames. E-Z-Go uses a steel frame. Now on the steel frame, if you got a rough yard or more bumps or even a field, you want to stick with the E-Z-Go because that steel frame is more durable, it's stronger, it also rides better, just because it's a little bit heavier, but it has a solid axle, and whatever reason it rolls a little bit better. E-Z-Go kind of got the sweet spot on that. Next thing is the suspension. Club Car has independent suspension. Sounds good, but once you got some age on it, you got a lot of bushings that go out. E-Z-Go solid axle never has a bushing that goes out, or it takes 30 years for it to go out. But it's limited on the suspension, but it still rides better than the Club Car. The next thing is on the throttle system on Club Car and I'm going to just address these two because these are the ones I only sell with a warranty. Not going to address the things that I've sold to Yamaha, sold to others, but I'm going to just talk about these because that's the only ones I will warranty, and so that's why I'm bought into these, not because I'm getting a kickback. Just common sense, and I hear it when people pull up, say, hey, you work on Yamaha? No, can't get parts. Nobody else will either, so okay, leave it. I'll play with it, and sometimes I can get it, sometimes I can't. So I'm dealing with those three models because they're the most common and easiest to repair. But on the throttle system, E-Z-Go has a solid state inductive throttle system, no moving parts, and that really lasts a long time. Even if you get in some water, it still holds up. The M-Core on the Club Car, Precedent, and DS will go out every 5 to 8 years. You can almost book it. Now the repair's not bad, a couple $100, and you're back running again. It's not obscene or anything. And next thing is a charging system. E-Z-GO has a digital charger that comes with it. If you don't use a good extension cord, or if you don't have a good connection on the power, then you got it doesn't hold up as much. You get about a 4-year, 5-year life out of the digital charger, whereas on clip car, your analog charger is good. It really holds up a lot better, especially when it's underpowered. But the club car has an OBC, which is an onboard controller or computer that tells the charger what to do. That goes out about 8 years to 10 years, and that's about $200 to $300 repair. But they're kind of the pros and cons wash out on it. It's about the same. The digital charger burns up quicker, but when you replace it with an analog charger and with a good brand, not an off-brand name, and you'll get probably 10 years of life out of it. Next is the body. On E-Z-GO, it's got a sub body. You can change the skin. You can buy aftermarket skins in different colors for a few $100, and you can change it yourself. Whereas the E-Z-GO has a sturdier frame, but it's harder to, you just have to repaint it. You can't actually swap it out. Next is brakes. Brakes on E-Z-GO, whatever reason, I don't know what they're doing different. They look the same for the most part. E-Z-GO has a drum brake that just seems flawless, whereas club car, the driver's side always locks up, has a shorter cable, and put a suspension or a lift kit on it, then it always locks up. It's hard to adjust it where they both pull evenly. But again, we're talking about pros and cons. And last but not least is the electrical system. E-Z-GO has about half the wires of the club car. It's easier to fix, but I will tell you that I think the club car looks better as far as aesthetically speaking, but the wiring system is twice the wires, probably twice the problems out there. When you have a problem with it, it's really hard to find it sometimes. But both are very durable, and you're going to have about the equal amount of repairs on both. So when it comes down to it, club car or E-Z-GO, pick the one that looks the best for you, has the best cost for you, for your service, and I tell you that you can buy a used or refurbished golf cart for probably half the price of a new one. They're commercial units. They hold up for a long time. A brand new golf cart is close to 10 grand. But I tell you what, I see them out here 30 years old and they're still running and giving good service. So you can get a used or refurbished, and it holds up really well. Thanks again. Visit mudbugsgolfcarts.com. Thank you.